News Talk 1450 WOL is everywhere you are at WOLDCnews.com.
The C. Allen Morning Show. It's about beauty. It's about hair. It's about fashion, makeup, and business. With your host, C. Allen.
All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Good morning, everybody, and welcome again to the C. Allen Morning Show with yours truly, C. Allen, Epiphany, MD, and Alonzo. We have a lot to talk about and not a lot of time. I'm feeling good this morning. Good morning, crew. Good morning.
Good morning, C. Allen.
Good morning, C. Allen.
All right, everybody. Today we're talking about blacks in fashion. We're talking about blacks in fashion today. Now, according to the Target Market News, in 2008, African Americans alone, Epiphany, alone spent more than $27 billion on apparel. Now, my question is, Tyson Beckford said it so perfectly. Tyson Beckford said it so perfectly when he said, I want to... we as African Americans purchase fashion while everyone else wears it. So today we're talking about the absence of black models on the runway. We're talking about the absence of black models on picture in the magazines. We're talking about how MD and all his friends spend hundreds of thousands of dollars. Oh yeah, we're going to talk about it today. Hundreds of thousands of dollars on Gucci and Prada and all that kind of stuff. James Lagarde spending $1,000 on some Louboutin shoes. Oh, I'm calling it out today. All of this, and what happens when they bring out their wares to the runway? We as the black folk, huh? We're going to talk about it today. Our 1-800 number. Don't get scared now, baby. Today we're talking about blacks in fashion. Our 1-800 number is 1-800-450-7876. Listen, Oprah Winfrey says a person can change his future by merely changing his attitude. I'm here today on the C. Allen Morning Show to all of the thousands of listeners to tell you now we need to change our attitude, our disposition on how we go into these fine stores, Epiphany, with your designer glasses on your head, go in these fine stores, spending all of this money, but then there is no representation of us. All right, before we get into that, on last week we talked about dark skin. We got so many emails in reference to dark skin. One email. Now, if I call your name and your email out, that means you win something from the C. Allen Morning Show. This is why I tell all of our audience to email me at the THECALAN morningshow@gmail.com. That's the C. Allen CALAN morningshow@gmail.com. Now, our wonderful person who won everyone know I make my own products, right, Epiphany?
That's right.
And I have a new orange tea tree shampoo and conditioner, and that tea tree shampoo and conditioner is going to go to Miss Leslie Halsey. Her email we talked about dark skin last week, and she says to me, in my opinion, the feelings that blacks are still having about dark skin has the same root as it has for centuries now. However, media in all its forms instigates and perpetuates the issues. Those behind the scenes control what we see and what we hear. For an example, and this is good, this is why I picked her. For an example, it says those that control, advertise makeup, perfume, and other beauty products using white and light models while using the words beautiful, pretty, and flawless. But then when it comes to dark complexion, do you ever hear the word beauty, flawless, and beautiful? So she said during our campaign, she wants me to, our Joya campaign that MD is going to talk about in a second, she wants me to make sure that we use beauty, flawless, and pretty. So Leslie Halsey, you have up until Sunday to get over to the 923 U Street Northwest to pick up your C. Allen shampoo and conditioner in reference to sending me that awesome email. We're talking about that. Last week we talked about dark skin. 3 quick things in reference to dark skin. 3 quick things in reference to dark skin. The first one was we as African, these for those who may not have listened, we need all African Americans to change our attitude culturally in reference to how we view dark skin tones. No positive ads or any real representation in the media. We talked about that last week. We talked about when you think of dark skin, what are the first thing you think of? So yeah, and then finally, Joya Cosmetics new foundation line this fall, doing the Black Beauty model call. But let's go to our call real quick. Let's talk to Mike before MD gets started. Mike, good morning. Welcome to the CAlan Morning Show. How you doing, sir?
Hey, Mr. Allen, what's up? What's going on? How you doing today, sir?
Okay, I'm just fine. Then what's your comment today, sir? We're talking about blacks in fashion.
Okay, black in fashion.
Okay, you need to turn your radio either off or down, sir, because it's a feed in there. So talk to me, Mike, in reference to what is your take in reference to blacks in fashion? You know, all of these.
My take in black in fashion is because I think, man, y'all said that the light-skinned people, we back, Mr. Bennett.
Okay, say it again. You said you're back?
I said we back. The light-skinned, we are back, man. Let the models come. Let us do it, man. You know, let Mike, come on.
Okay, you need to turn the radio down, sir. Turn it off. Turn the radio off.
Yeah, but you know,
sir, you need to turn the radio off, or we're gonna have to hang up the phone because it's a heavy feedback. I can barely hear anything you're saying, sir.
The radio is off.
All right, thank you. All right, now very quickly because we have to go. Now, last week we talked about dark skin, and this week we're talking about blacks in fashion. What is your comment, Mike?
Oh, my comment is I think that the black people, I think that blacks is, it's good, but we are getting on the color line, man. Here's my daughter. This is Larry. Hey, Larry, we on the radio. This is my daughter, and she light-skinned. We light-skinned people, man, are lovely, man. Say hello to Miss.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much, Mike. We appreciate Mike calling, and we never said that light-skinned people. We never made a negative connotation in reference to light skin. So let's get that straight. We kind of talked about how MD as well as Epiphany, both of them are light complexion, and I talked about that I was the only dark one in the bunch. But basically, we were just talking about last week, Mike, bringing on more awareness to dark complexions. All right, MD, and now we definitely want you to pay attention to MD in reference to our Black Beauty model call because it's going to be much larger than you think. I just had an epiphany. Go ahead, MD.
Well, C. Allen, Joya Cosmetics, which is one of our great sponsors here at the C. Allen Morning Show, is having a model call. And for this particular campaign, Joya Cosmetics is looking for the dark-skinned models to represent their new makeup foundation that's geared toward dark-skinned women. And this campaign is going to be starting around August and September. So we're looking for the dark-skinned beauties, the mocha chocolates, the Godiva chocolates. We're looking for the dark-skinned models, a dark-skinned model to represent this particular campaign.
Yes.
You will win $1,000.
$1,000.
$1,000. You'll do a professional photo shoot, and you'll represent the makeup line in some functions around the city that's related to Joya Cosmetics. So call this number, 202-332-3338. We want you to bring in a picture to one of the C. Allen's various salons around the city. Call 332-3338 to get the location that's nearest you. You can bring it in a picture, or you can take a picture at that particular location.
All right. I think that's very important. One of the things that came to my mind was once we finished the Black Beauty model call and we do the spread for the Joya Foundation line that will be in national magazines. But then I also think maybe in the spring, the C. Allen Morning Show, WOL, that we should do a Black Beauty fashion show.
That's a wonderful idea, C. Allen.
I think that would be a good opportunity for us to actually see on stage wonderful Black beauties on stage in wonderful fashions geared towards, just beautiful fashion that we can see with our beautiful Black beauties on the stage.
Right. You can see all different hues of the Black skin and also every shape and size.
All right, everybody. We're going to have to take a commercial, but once we come back, we have two guests that's supposed to be calling in today. Derek Davis from the State Board of Cosmetology, and we're going to talk to Dana Hill, the founder and president of the Black Doll Affair Foundation. We'll be right back on the C. Allen Morning Show.
1450 WOL, where information is power.